My connection to the Ho-Chunk Nation comes from my mom, Sherry Winashek, super proud to be Ho-Chunk. And one of the things she always told me at a young age was that's the greatest gift she could ever give me was my heritage, being Ho-Chunk. We're unique people, we have special skills, and as a family, we always help each other out. Growing up, I wasn't always with my mom, I wasn't with my Ho-Chunk family, so it took me a while to realize what they're all about and how they're willing to help and all the resources that are available to our people. So when I decided to go back to college, the main fear was the cost, and thankfully the higher education department for the Ho-Chunk Nation has a great scholarship and actually helped me graduate in 4 years with zero debt. So I knew I owed something back to them just for that. Higher education became really important for me when I saw my wife just doing an amazing job at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. After graduating, she instantly got a job, and that really inspired me. And as far as being a leader, I knew that education was going to get me to that point where I could help other people. When I applied for admission at University of Wisconsin-La Crosse, I was denied. It was really tough, but thankfully the people here were very willing to help me, and they showed me a path, and that path included Western Technical College. Western Technical was really important for me because I hadn't been in school for 10 years, and they really helped me along the way getting back acclimated with school, understanding what it took to be a college student, and I loved it so much I stayed there for the full 2 years of my transfer program. I think setting goals is important, and if you say something out loud, you need to do it, in my opinion. So I actually said out loud to myself in the mirror that I was gonna graduate from the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse with a degree in business management and also do that with honors. And thankfully, I held myself to that word. The degree is a piece of paper that gives you a status, but in reality, I think the connections that you have mean a lot more than necessarily the degrees. For me personally, I think being a part of the government is a blessing, and this government is what allows our people to be successful. The program that I'm working on right now is the demonstration grant, and I'm the administrator for that. It's a brand new program for the Ho-Chunk Nation. We're really excited. This is going to be offered for K through 12 students, and we'll have participation from the parents and guardians. It's going to go through a bunch of different life skills for those students and families, including social, emotional, and financial skills. And then we're going to also incorporate the Ho-Chunk history, language, and culture. We're taught at a young age that every Ho-Chunk person has a purpose. This program is going to allow each student to realize every single purpose that's out there, whether that's going into the trades, being in the military, joining the workforce right away, or even going to college. Having soft skills is extremely important, especially in the world that we live in today. A lot of communication is done via social media, our tech devices, and having those raw talents to be able to look someone in their eyes, talk with them, engage, build relationships, network, those are all skills that unfortunately are not being taught. Another skill I think is very important is financial understanding. Now Ho-Chunk people, we've had a long history of financial struggles, so what we want to do is help them understand how to manage money, budget, and so when they are on their own, it's not a struggle, it's not something that they need to lean back on their family. They can take care of themselves, and they understand what money is, and they respect it. I see my youth reflecting a lot with the students that we're working with, just because I came from a similar area. I struggled in my high school years. I didn't believe it was an option for me to go to college. And 10 years after high school, when I finally made that decision that I was going to give it a try, I knocked it out. And I was really proud of that fact, but I think that was something that was always in me, and it's something that's in every one of our students. I think it's important for every Ho-Chunk member to utilize the resources that are available to them. Every office and every department is there to help our people. Reach out, give us calls, and let's help our youth.